live from the train station.
We are
What's
live.
up, everybody, from the train station?
Train station. What kind of crack you smoking?
I,
It'll
I'm
be live eventually.
I'm
There
I'm
we go.
ready. I got my Kool-Aid. I got my Kool-Aid. I'm ready.
All right, so I have the show also pulled up on here. That way I can see if the comments are actually coming through this time on my page. Because last week, y'all may remember it, y'all those that watched that was having a hard time getting comments to come through. Uh, and of
Really,
course, Sam is already on here commenting. We got this before we even went live, right here.
really, really, Sam.
It was in anticipation.
He
Sam,
was ready to go.
Sam. I still want my Oreos. You keep forgetting about them.
Oh, so yeah. What? Wait. What are you talking about?
He owed me some Oreos. He said Vino's coming up.
Yeah, July 13th.
July 13th,
Uh,
man,
TAC TAC Wrestling
It's gonna
is
be
back
invades
at
the
Vino's.
it's gonna be a
back half of Vino's.
Yeah.
it's gonna
Look,
be a full
okay,
moon.
so there's only one person watching right now, but if others are watching,
And
I
that's
hope,
Sam.
and that's Sam. So look, if others are watching, uh, go to Vino's. It is a hell of a time, and I swear to God, for you'll get your money's worth.
Oh yeah,
Really,
most definitely.
Sam? Really?
Yeah, actually, we went to Pizza Hut this last week.
It was
So,
good. It was really good.
Hey,
They
are y'all?
got
really,
They
they got
during
some new
COVID.
stuff. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, you're cool. They got
They
some
got
new
some
stuff.
new stuff you could try.
During COVID,
it's
they
called
took our
pizza.
inside Pizza Hut away, and now it's just so no more pizza buffet. Now it's just delivery.
You can go inside at the one in Russellville.
Yeah.
Well,
They don't have. I don't think they have the buffet, but you can
I may,
actually go inside.
I may have to drive to the one in Russellville just to go inside. Hey, the one in Russellville still serve beer?
Russellville, unless they have a liquor license, it's Dry County.
Oh, okay. Then it wasn't
Like,
Russellville. It wasn't. I went to several of them when I was a kid. That my dad would always get a big pitcher of beer.
and it may have been back in the day, but
The
yeah,
first Pizza
like
Hut that
there's a few places in Russellville that have liquor license, like Daddy Smack'em's, Loherta's, Chili's, a few places that you can get alcohol at even on Sundays.
wow, the first pizza place, first Pizza Hut I went to that didn't have beer, I thought there was something wrong.
Don't worry, Bruce. You in a couple months you can have Pizza Hut in a couple months.
In a
Well, that's
couple
kind of like
months.
going to Waffle House and not being able to smoke a cigarette. I mean, it's just weird.
Right, right. Uh,
Did you
I
fix
ran
your settings
across.
already?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
I ran across a couple of those McDonald's ashtrays the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are dinosaurs.
Right, right.
I need one, even though I don't smoke, but I need one for my collection.
We could probably go to Hilltop Junk and find them.
All right,
Hilltop Junk is like a flea market type place here in
Oh,
Northville. It's got a
sweet.
lot of cool shit.
Heck yeah, dude.
what, Sam?
I mean, they probably do to an extent. They can't have it delivered because you got to have special credentials to get it. Let me
Dude.
put that up so people know what we're talking about.
Dude, my brother-in-law out in Washington State, my brother-in-law works security at a nuclear facility, and he's one of those guys that like got out of the Marine Corps and got hired on and like gun-toting nuclear security.
I tried to go to the nuclear plant, but because of my history, they were like, "Nah, we don't need you. You probably be a psychopath."
Yeah, you could sit in that room like Homer and push the button every time the core starts to overheat.
Well, like if your family has some kind of mental history,
Oh
sometimes
wow.
they'll reject you.
Well,
Like
yeah,
if
the
it,
nuclear
like
the nuclear
anybody,
radiation will.
well, like if anybody in your family history that like closely related had the history of like mental illness or something like that. From what I understand, it's a no go.
Yeah, they're pretty strict on their qualifications and things that will
Right,
disqualify
right.
you.
So again, if you're watching and you comment and we don't answer, if you're on Facebook mainly, we've been having some issues with comments coming up. So I do have it pulled up on my phone as well, because I actually get a little bit of cell phone signal. It's crazy. So we're not ignoring you. We're just having some. StreamYard's been having some issues with that kind of stuff.
Right,
So,
right.
Fred, were you watching? Was the NBA Finals on tonight?
Yeah, Boston was winning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think's gonna take the series? I'm
I
being Roland since he's not here and talking about
hmm,
Hey, you're a basketball guy. It's
sports.
okay. You played
I
basketball.
love
You know how it
Well,
goes.
they used to be.
I, I love Luca and Kyrie, but I'm leaning towards Boston in 7.
In
Leaning.
Boston in 7. All right, I'm gonna say Dallas in 5.
Dallas, ooh, that's a huge
Just because I
prediction.
always want to mess with Fred.
Yeah, you're gonna mess with me big time if that happens. Wow. Okay. And if it does, then
I'll tell you right now, if the Indianapolis Colts do not win the World Series, I'm gonna be very upset.
what? Okay.
I just broke Fred's brain
Yeah,
right
you
there.
just broke me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh Lord.
Mark.
Mark,
What's up? What's up, Mark?
What
Mark.
Facebook did you comment from?
Good. Marky Mark.
Okay, it looks like he commented from mine. And it popped up, so that's a good thing. So yeah, maybe they got their little glitch fixed or something. I don't know.
I sure hope so.
And I'm saying,
My basketball knowledge starts and ends at Slam Dunk.
Oh,
That is actually one I don't think I've ever watched.
dude,
it's good.
I have watched all the Ernest, even the stuff that he
Oh,
did on even
I
the stuff
thought
that
I
he
did,
did
but
like
I
on
don't
public
remember that
access
one.
before he got like those major motion picture deals.
oh, I actually recorded one of Ernest's movie. It comes on. I'll be asleep. It comes on at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's
That's
Ernest go to camp.
That's because they're
that's
expecting the stoners to be
piracy.
awake. Dude.
That's piracy, Fred.
Not if you have a DVR, you dumbass.
You right? You can always, yeah.
So, Bruce, have you been getting a lot of messages about our little profile picture war?
Oh, dude, so many. They asked me one of the best ones I got the yesterday. Actually, it was how far are you willing to take this?
Oh yeah.
And I said all the way.
Hey, I was a pirate for 1 month, and then
Pirate.
it went downhill.
No, okay. Now I will say that Ernest Goes to Africa was a little bit cringe. I mean, making the yo-yo out of the big old diamond and then having to go down there and and get it back. That was a bit silly, but I mean, it was good fun for the late '80s, early '90s, or mid '80s.
That's what he's talking about.
I don't think I watched that one. I think I only watched.
I have, but it's been so long.
Yeah, I don't think I got to that one.
Right there, Ark and Taker versus Beetle Bruce profile picture. Oh, and it just wait though. I've got some loaded in the chamber. I've got a inside source with some good pictures.
Bring them, sir. Bring them.
But I'm only doing it once a day. Let it
Right.
soak in before the next one. So
Hey, that's the thing, you know, one new one a day.
You do you have your inside source for the David pictures?
I've got a couple that I'm working on getting. I I haven't contacted your mom yet, but
Oh,
I'm willing to go. I'm
my
willing to
mom
go
probably
that
has some
far.
gold. My mom probably has some golden ones. Just watch your language. My mama don't
Oh,
cuss,
for
so
sure, for sure.
that's
Well,
why
look,
she don't watch this show.
I don't. I don't cuss. I cuss a lot. I cuss a whole lot. But I don't. I can dial it back.
That's what when I talk to my mom, I go into like salesperson mode.
Yeah,
and
You
I
know,
know,
it's
I
just a
know,
switch.
and I noticed, Bruce, when you
stupid
do
fly.
your promo, when you do your mic spiel or something in the ring, you try to hold it. Make sure you don't say that one word.
Oh,
I totally do.
Because
I had to at Gladiator,
yeah,
boy.
I noticed
It was a
that.
couple times I had to. I like finally just had to cut it off. I was like, here.
Yeah, he did. He almost dropped it. I was like, oh God, he's about to, yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, I
Oh.
still can't believe which going. Who was it that dropped the F bomb? I was like,
Wait, what?
who was it that did a promo and they dropped the F bomb? I don't know if it was that
On the
Gladiator.
mic.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah,
It
dude,
probably got
I don't know. I
overlooked.
didn't.
yeah. They got a little overwhelmed and stuff like that.
Nah. It happens sometimes. Bruce knows from experience.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I was taught really well to watch your tone on the mic. When I was first learning, I didn't get to touch a microphone for almost a year.
That's hilarious, Mark.
2.5 bands.
Oh Lord.
I so Mark, what you're saying is I gotta be Jake. I gotta be
Is
Jake.
that the half a man?
Yeah,
I've
that's
never,
the that's the kid,
I
I
know
think.
what it is, but I've never watched the show.
I
So
wonder
couldn't
which
tell
I
one
you.
watched
y'all
it.
gonna
I
be.
watched it early on when the kid was like really super annoying,
Yeah, yeah.
and then when he became a teenager, then he was like not so annoying, but Charlie Sheen was. And then
Didn't
when
they
Charlie,
redo it with Ashton
and then
Kutcher?
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
they
when
did
well
with
they
that.
didn't redo it. Then when Charlie Sheen got canceled, they brought Ashton Kutcher on.
Oh, okay. So it just was continuing on. Just they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
brought him in for it.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I think I heard Charlie Sheen say he wants to bring another one out, but I don't think the other ones want to do it.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. It was funny when he did it.
I hear Special Victims Unit.
Yeah. Did he get coked out and say some silly stuff that got him removed from society for a little bit? Yeah.
I don't remember
I
myself.
think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still watch it when it comes
Bruce
on
is on
TV.
here with the two guys that can't remember shit.
Oh, you
No,
wasn't
look,
into it,
Mark, I was the exact same way, dude. It didn't when Ashton came on, it did not hit the same for me. It just wasn't the same tone. So I was like, I'll find something else.
Yeah, I never was really a big like after like I got into high school and stuff like that. I got to where I just really wasn't into like sitcoms.
Right.
I just had other stuff to do, and I just never really got into them.
Oh, did you
I'll
know
watch
that?
them here and there, but
Speaking of sitcoms, do you guys like Young Sheldon?
Yes, yes.
Fred
I
likes Young
did
Sheldon.
I watched it for a little while. I hadn't been watching it, but I enjoyed it. I thought
Okay,
it was
so
funny.
the entrance music for that, I say entrance music, the theme song for that. Do you know who wrote and sang that song?
No,
It was the dude from Blue's Clues,
Really, I would have
the
never
original
known that.
guy. What was his name? What was
oh,
his?
that the dude that recently came back that was all like bald and shit.
Yeah,
Was that Steve?
yeah, Steve Burns.
Mm.
He's the one who wrote and performed the song for Young Sheldon.
Mark,
Look, Mark,
Mark,
this is like a loaded question for
that's tough.
Bruce.
That's Bruce would say
Young Rock.
That's tough for me because both of them are good.
I actually enjoyed Young Rock better because wrestling related. Young Sheldon, I thought it was funny as hell. But like I said, I didn't like. I made sure I watched Young Rock. I really didn't go out of my way to watch Young
I can't
Sheldon.
wait for the sequel because the boy George, I think that's his name, and his girlfriend. They gonna have their own little sitcom part.
Are they doing a spinoff? You mean?
Yeah, spinoff. Yeah, Georgie.
Mark, Bruce would agree with this. For personal reasons.
Oh, it was great. I'll throw a pinky up for that. I got some got an opportunity to be do background work and extra work for the Young Rock. It was super cool.
Oh, if you know, you know, type thing.
Oh yeah, That's
that's bad, Sam. That's bad, man. You know, would it be sponsored by Clover Valley?
oh god, probably, but not Clover Valley condoms.
I think I just shit myself.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
At least I'm by the window. I don't smell anything.
I turned that fan towards you.
Do
Hey,
not.
that tree
right.
behind that tree outside the door behind Fred, it's staring at me.
The tree. Oh, you mean that one tree right in the middle?
Yeah, that one tree in the middle. It's just like, sup, Bruce? What are you looking at?
That's
What's up, Bruce? I'm Spruce.
I'm Spruce.
That's the cow's favorite place to lay. That tree there.
Yeah, neighbors got cows. They got a little cow too, little baby cow.
Oh.
They had. But yeah, they hang out under that tree a lot. I think there's one out there right.
It's if it is, it's way out there.
Yeah, it's way on the other side.
Yeah.
There's the little cow. I see it too.
Is that what that black dot is?
Yeah, the little one.
No, that black dot is one of the bigger cows.
Yeah,
The little cow is moving towards the big cow now.
All right.
This is welcome to SDU with our cow report for the day.
I did see when I was going to the mailbox. It scared me. It was laying by the tree. I did see a baby deer. I didn't get a picture because they ran too fast.
Oh yeah, we get deer up here all the time. Fred, have you rode the cows yet?
No,
There are neighbors' cows, and
They might not be nice neighbors if you decide to ride their cows one time.
Yeah, because they're super nice now. But
Right. Somebody
Fred's
starts
out
riding
there trying to bronco or trying to do a rodeo in the middle of their pasture. They might not be happy with it.
Yeah, then,
Fred, get your ass off our cow.
Every once in a while, because it's a younger couple that lives up the road, up the hill here. They're like, there's only 2 houses past us, and like I said, it's a younger couple that owns the pasture here. And every once in a while, I'll be coming home from work, and the girl will be walking through the field, walking around with. There's only like 5 cows out there total.
Oh wow!
So, but yeah, every once in a while, I'll be driving up, and she's just wandering around the pasture. Not a care in the world. As I'm wandering into my house where the air conditioner's at.
They have built on down there.
Well, they built like a barn and some feed troughs and stuff like that.
And there's actually a creek, but there's actually a creek in the middle.
Yeah, you can see where the tree line is over there. There's a creek that runs down in that.
Yeah.
That's why we get deer up here too a lot.
Oh, I was.
Wow, that's cool.
When they did the show out in
when we were at the Wiener Festival or Rice Festival in Wiener, they had that mechanical bull.
I was gonna do it, and I just like,
I saw FGA get on there, and I was like, "Ah, you ruined my fun." I was gonna get on there too. We could have got on there as like a quadruple.
Oh my god, that
like
would have been hilarious.
We'd have probably our fat asses would have broke the machine.
Oh, it wouldn't have been that bad.
That's what I get a kick out of. They have the videos of chicks riding mechanical bulls, and they always get on there in this little ass short skirt, and the skirt ends up wandering up their up above their butt, and all you see is them back there trying to get. That's what always gets them. Don't worry about your ass hanging out. Just hang on.
Yeah, just play it where it lays and hold on to the mechanical bull because it's going to throw you.
Yeah. Hey, I love going out there to that place. It was awesome. The Rice Festival.
Well, they only do it once a year.
Once a year, yeah. It was awesome. I didn't enjoy the walking and stuff, but I enjoyed everything else. Everything else was cool. And then they put y'all directly in the sun.
Yeah.
It was outside. Everything was in the sun, you dumbass.
They could at least move. Well, no, it wouldn't have been no room. I was gonna say they could have moved the ring and put it on the grass. Like,
The grass was. I think the grass was a little bit soggy.
Yeah,
It,
it was.
it
a
wasn't.
skunk.
It wasn't bad. But I mean, it was soggy enough that heavy ring, we'd have been wrestling on the
After
ground.
that first match, we'd have been in a low boy.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny. Like everybody was so confused because
Hey, our Walmart still has one of these.
I remember when they took them out, it was the worst thing ever.
I think our Walmart still has one.
yeah, they still got it.
I think it's over on the pharmacy
Yeah,
entrance.
it's by the pharmacy. But yeah, everybody was so confused because they didn't know. Like it was like, when is our match? Because they didn't have the ring bell and stuff like that or the music.
Well, there was technical issues.
Yeah,
You ain't got to point that shit out, man.
Right. Every show has technical difficulties and sillinesses
It
and
happens.
battle royals that are supposed to be in order and then just get completely clustered, and people have all their music and then they come out to Chris Benoit's music. I mean,
Don't be petty, you grumpy bastard.
I'm not being petty. I'm just agreeing that every show
All right,
has their
Tom.
what?
Tom
Hey, that would be cool.
Tom
Mark.
Petty, dumbass.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Hey, look.
Lord.
I wasn't talking shit. Scouts
Call
honor.
bullshit.
He
Well, that's
called.
because you're an asshole.
Well, yeah, I mean that's normal. Yeah. All right, people. We need some more viewers. Mark and Sam can only carry so much of the conversation. Where are you at?
Where's everybody at?
I don't know. They farted.
Some of them is probably watching the game.
No, none of our people that watch this watch sport. Oh man, I am burning up. Master of Disguise Wolf.
Yeah, it has to
I'm
do with
probably
my.
getting ice cream.
It has to do with my profile pictures.
Oh yeah. Well, as bad as that one I used today, if you look at it at the right angle, it still passes me. Bald with a beard, you know. Yeah. Oh Lord, just wait till tomorrow, though, people. Wait till tomorrow. It's gonna.
Yes,
it's gonna be good.
Tomorrow's. I haven't even seen it, and he hasn't seen mine, but they are going to be great.
Yeah. You just wait. You're not gonna like me, and you're gonna know. You don't know my source though. It's unexpected source. I've got some pretty good ones though. I could go for the next couple weeks pretty easy.
Oh yeah, dude. I've got a folder on my phone that's just. I mean,
somebody
full.
get your phone and be like, why has he got pictures of this dude? What the hell? Is this what happened to him?
See, now Sam.
Oh yeah.
I might have to download that app too. I don't know.
Eventually, there's a possibility. Hopefully, we might think about possibly being considered to maybe think about watching that show. Anyway, that was pretty good.
That was the longest.
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm retarded. I don't know.
Great.
That's the thing, though. You know, you never know where we will show up.
That's true. That's true. We're
the next few weeks. You know, it's gonna be kind of, not stagnant, but there's not as much going on because we're getting ready to go on our vacation, and I need to do a little healing and stuff like that. And so, as of right now, I'm not booked again till July 13th. Uh, the Vino show. Bruce, I know, has Memphis on the 23rd. Outside of that, we don't have any tag stuff. Just mainly just because it's hot as hell, and then like I said, I need to do a little healing. And I think Bruce
Right,
does
right.
too. He was having some knee problems, so.
That's what we'll call it. Knee problems.
Well, that's what it is. You old
No,
broke
this is
down
true.
some bitch.
This is true. This is true.
Man, back to our regular scheduled programming.
This is our program. You packer.
No. and I hear guys all the time like, man, I can't take a break. This is happening or that's happening, and I'm like, you can't take a break until your body forces you to take a break, and then it'll be longer than the break that you took.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, okay, so at the end of the month, we've got our anniversary vacation. I was like, we don't have like a lot of massive stuff set up. I think I do need to step back for this month, and
Yeah.
like I said, mainly with my knees, man. My left knee is just giving me
Right.
a lot of problems, I don't want to tear it up no more than it already is right now. Attack of a
Right.
ball. So anybody watching, all 5 of you, if you got any questions, throw them out there. Shit. Help us.
If there's one or two,
if it's a movie question, ask Bruce. If it's a wrestling question, ask David.
Oh, so Bruce, apparently you don't know shit about wrestling.
No, Bruce.
Have you watched me?
Stu?
Hey, what's going on, Stu? Have you watched me wrestle?
Yes, I did.
That doesn't have nothing to do with your knowledge. That has to do with your ability. No, that's a Maverick from LFW.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's up, Maverick Stewart?
I heard Draven Morrow is going to a rafter spot at Vino's. A rafter spot? Dude, I stand on the second rope and can grab the rafter.
Yes.
So, I mean, that ain't much.
You have to pick your.
We haven't got to that question yet, you butthole.
You have to pick your legs up like this. You have to pick your knees up. Pick your knees up to your chin as you're hanging on the rafter.
I guess I'm gonna be quiet.
No, just wait till we get done answering a question before
ahead.
you move to. Let me finish talking before you interrupt me, you butthole. Dingy shop. Anyway, I'm gonna murder him. Why are you scared, Bruce?
Why am I scared?
Am I that scary?
You're a scary monster.
Dakota, yes, we will be at GCW in July. As far as we know, we're supposed to be at majority of them for the rest of the year. As of now, depending on everything,
It's tentative.
Tentative.
I'm
Like
coming.
the 20th for sure.
I'm coming for you, Jackson. Just playing, bro.
Yeah, Fred got involved in this last show during the battle royal. Jackson Palace got thrown over the top rope and landed on the apron. While he's arguing with somebody, Fred comes over, grabs his feet, and goes, "Whee!" Now, people, do not do that. Fred is very well known at shows and stuff.
Yeah, and he's a Hall of Famer.
So yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, and I'm not.
I'm a Hall of Famer, but I don't have a ring.
No, because we're indie wrestlers. We can't afford that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna get one from the pawn shop and I'll be like, here you go.
Fred is an ASWF Hall of Famer. Bruce is an OCW Hall of Famer. I am a guy that wrestles.
You're a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer in my heart, David.
You're a Hall of Famer in my brain, right here.
Why? Because I yell at you all the time.
It's because you're so old.
Hey, a ring pop. Hey, that works.
A ring pop?
Yep.
Fred can't afford a ring pop.
Oh yeah, it's like $1 now. They was 25 cents. It's $1 now.
They've gone up.
Yeah, they going up.
We're not going to get into that stuff.
Oh, Sam, what is your favorite candy, Sam? You just mentioned ring pop. Is that your favorite candy?
He was talking about your Hall of Fame ring.
Instead of a ring, Hall of Fame ring, get a ring pop.
Oh,
do I really have to explain?
No, you don't. Don't.
I will take that chair and wrap it around your back.
Oh, he's kind of like.
Hold on, let me move this so that way I can look like I'm talking to Fred when I talk to Fred.
There it is.
Anyway,
I'm looking at
motherfucker.
I'm looking at Bruce. Oh,
I'll pinch your fat titties.
Oh, I'm gonna get Bruce.
What are you gonna do to Bruce?
I'm looking at Bruce.
What are you gonna do to Bruce?
Nah. A chocolate treat? What?
Oh, because they're not 25 cents anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But you get the big pack and you get the Bigfoot drown.
David loves those.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Oh, you like Skittles? Which Skittles? Oh, stop doing that.
Oh.
Probably just regular Skittles. We're all old.
I like
guys.
freeze dried.
Yeah, those are really good.
I like freeze dried Skittles.
Oh, freeze dried. I don't think I had that.
All right, so we got a legit question.
So, advice for someone trying to get into pro wrestling as a wrestler.
Find somebody to train you.
Learn
it the right way.
That's the best way to do it. Like, especially on the indies. Like, don't get me wrong. There's thousands of really good schools out there that will take your money and teach you how to be a wrestler, and may even have the contacts that can get you to the right places so that you could be seen on a grander scale or a grander stage. Like David said, if you go to a wrestling show and you happen to, if you're, let's say you're just a fan that walks in off the streets, like, oh man, I'm a wrestling fan, I'm going to go watch this show. Find a guy that you like, watch the entire show top to bottom. Find a guy that you like, whether it be how he wrestles, how he looks, how he acts. Hit him up on social media. Stick around after the show. Try to find him during intermission, and then just tell him like, hey, I really want to learn how to be a wrestler. Are you teaching people? And he'll either accept you as a student, or he'll point you in the right direction to get you trained properly. Because I wrestled for probably 8 years, 6 to 8 years before I started even thinking about training guys.
I had a good trainer that taught me how to train guys to be at this level. So that's why, like, me and Bruce work together on doing training and stuff like that. But we're not really in your area, and we do our training like before shows and stuff like that. I think about, because you hit me up on Facebook, you added me on Facebook, and I think it looks like you're in Gladiators area. I would definitely hit them up. I know Steve Frost runs training for them, old school style. Make sure he wants to make sure you do shit the right way. If that's your area where you live, hit them up. If you're not, let us know where you're at and all like that. We might can help point you in the right direction as well. So.
Right.
Boom. We are so smart. We got serious for a minute.
Mark, I've never tried those, Mark.
We had some in the list.
Okay.
Remember where Gary worked at? They sell them too.
I want to try them.
I ain't sharing them with you. I just knew where we had them.
You're going to get my homework. You see how that is, Bruce?
Oh man, I totally would like to try that thing. Oh, I have a whole bag of that thing, and you can't have even one.
As he brings me sodas and snacks. So, Well, we got a banana marshmallow cream pie. It's not
Oh
a
wow.
moon pie though. It's a little Debbie version.
Oh wow.
Okay, see there, yeah, definitely.
Oh hey,
And
dude. Being nervous, it's gonna happen, dude. I've been wrestling 15 years, and seconds before I go out of the curtain, I'm a ball of nerves.
yeah, me too, me
It
too.
it
I mean,
just it, it
it's
just
always
happens.
there.
If you're not nervous, and I say nervous, I don't mean like nervous like, oh, I'm gonna, to the point where you're gonna get injured or you're gonna hurt somebody. But as long as you keep some form of nerves with you, man, those things have always steered me in the right direction.
For me, it the people that actually have nerves and whatnot, about it. To me, it's not necessarily that they're scared; it's that they do have a passion. They have a passion that because they don't want to screw it up. That's just where
Right,
it comes from with me. But yeah, and if you're there beforehand, I don't live too far from there. It's about well when they're going to Alma now, so I'm about hour 15, hour 20 from there, and I'm usually there early anyway. But yeah, if you're working with them though, man, it's good, dude. Just, give it a shot, but be honest. That's one thing I tell everybody:
right,
be honest. If after the first session you don't feel like it's the thing for you, be honest about it. Because the way I always put it is like when I'm working with somebody, don't waste my time. I won't waste yours.
right.
Uh, it's not something you're going to get overnight. Be prepared to be patient. Be very patient. It doesn't happen overnight. Trust me.
Right, and along the lines of that, be honest thing. Like, be honest with the guys that are training you. Be honest with yourself too. Like, if there's, give it an actual go. You know what I'm saying? Try it. Um, Work on it for a couple of months, and look, it's not a waste of time if you learned all this stuff and wrestling just isn't for you. There's so many jobs in wrestling that you can do that's still part of the show, and it's still a very very important roles. Referees, announcers, security, all those guys. They all have jobs that are very important. Without those guys, what are we in the wrestling ring but just two dudes wrestling each other?
Bruce, I'll let you go ahead on this.
Your first match with and was you nervous? Okay, so my very first match was against a guy that actually trained me. He when we planned this match, he gave me, like, it wasn't really like a notebook, but it was at least like 4 pages, and he was trying to get me really prepared for the match. But it was like 4 pages of the match, and it was, from the time that my music played, walk out, you know pick 3 people, uh get in the ring. My music plays, I come out, I clap hands, I get in the ring. And what he was doing was he was trying to just kind of, without talking it through, he was trying to give me the brother talk, in the back, like him being the vet. Like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna come out, then I'm gonna come out, then they're gonna check us, then this, and this, and this. And it was god awful. I was nervous as heck to mess it up, and I did mess it up. But it taught me how to work through those nerves and work through a match without just completely stressing to the point I couldn't function.
Mine, I got the date and everything. February 28th of 2015 at MACW in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Me and the guy that trained me, Josh Cross, uh, basic match. I was terrified. Uh, but once I broke the curtain, I mean, everything, it went for, like we didn't really map it out, but we did some of the stuff that he knew that I knew how to do. I rushed through everything 900 miles an hour, and I was also a lot skinnier then. But yeah, I was nervous as hell, man. I to this day though, nearly every match I'm in, I'm like Bruce said, I'm a ball of nerves. You know, even to the point to where when I'm in the ring, I've still got that feeling. Like until we start flowing and the character pulls out, like that.
Right.
But yeah, I was definitely nervous as hell about it.
And I tell a lot of guys this, like, those nerves are a sign, like David said, those nerves are a sign that you care about the business. You want to make sure you're doing things that are entertaining. You don't want to go out there and flop. If you've been doing it as long as me and David have, my big thing is I want to be able to live up to the hype that people put on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the thing
Um,
with us, with me especially. Like I know you too, Bruce, but I've always dealt with like my self confidence issues, uh, imposter syndrome. You don't ever feel like you deserve what you get, the praise you get, and whatnot. Uh, but we worked very hard at what we're doing. We're not the flashy guys. We're not the guys that's gonna be able to map the whole thing out or anything like that. We're the guys that just go out there and beat the shit out of people. Not
right.
legitimately, but we're brawlers, and there's at times I feel inadequate, like I can't do these, all this stuff that these quick guys can do. So yeah, there's definitely an inadequacy thing there, but I feel like we've carved a pretty good path for ourselves, and we've created a good niche for it.
Oh, for sure.
What the Sam? You have issues, man. You have major issues.
Wow, Sam.
What's up, Sid? Oh man, that's just horrible, dude.
Sam, that would be awesome if you do it professionally.
Huh?
I know you can do it.
Oh, oh yeah, Sam. Put that up right there. Dude, you're never too old. Hell, we've had guys. I mean, there's one dude. That Bruce really likes his song out of Texas. He's just been doing it a few years, but old Hoss Holding,
Dude, I
he
love it's
he started in older age.
I love the song, dude. It is so
And make sure you remember his name.
it's direct, it's to the point, it's custom music, it's his music. It's not like I'm gonna come out to that song and people be like, oh man, is this the Haas Holding? No, they're gonna know I'm a fake.
And drink lots of buttermilk.
What?
Yuck.
I know, right?
That's what he talks about. Drinking buttermilk. That's gross. That's just gross. We'll cook with it, but that's about the extent of that.
Yeah, that's about it.
Fred, are you wearing a Batman underoos?
No, Sam. And never mind. I can't go. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Oh Lord, have mercy! It's so hot.
Hey, I'm a little cool over here. The windows open.
Look at my titties. It's so bright. Bruce is ignoring me.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't want you to see my titties anyway.
Bruce, I'm waiting on you and David to do y'all's on Facebook, y'all wrestling thing. What are y'all exactly?
Oh, that thing that's been everybody's been sharing.
Yeah, what y'all exactly like? And
the comparison thing.
Comparison. I have a good idea.
I've seen that post about 900 million times, and everybody just says whatever's on their mind. They don't even put any thought into it. It's like, yeah, you wrestle like this guy. No, they don't.
Fred, that's like those fishing for compliments posts that people put up. Like, oh, in wrestling, what am I known for? Well, you're known for freaking lacing up
I-
your boots halfway and getting blown up 5 seconds before you come to the ring. Sorry, not sorry.
I've put that post up before, but I knew that all of my friends would be putting some stupid shit, so it was funny. What am I known for? Having gray hair.
What you see is what you get.
Read it out loud, Fred.
Power of Sour, the monsters of the hour, baby.
Baby! That's a hellacious Mike spiel right there. That's like a little entrance get up.
Right?
I'm gonna have to keep that.
Maul them all, baby. Maul them all.
Maul them all.
That's my goal.
We
We
go,
are the Arkansas version of the Legion of Doom.
we going to the
That's
mall.
right.
We going to the mall.
Ain't no stores in there, so
Oh.
No, Fred, to the windows to the wall.
till the sweat drop down my. Never mind.
I need to figure out if, speaking of mall, I need to figure out if that store is still there. It was in Hot
Probably
Springs.
not.
Bruce would have liked it. They had a whole bunch of stuff on sale, huge sale. They had like wrestling, bongo pops. And
Oh, you
everything.
mean the FYE?
Yeah, if it's still
Yeah, I
there.
think that's one of the few ones that's still there.
Oh, it was,
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's where I got my two New Day little bear things from.
What?
My
The Mulkeys. Who the hell are the Mulkeys?
Oh, the Mulkey brothers. These guys.
oh.
Okay, I guess I don't know who that is, but I have no memory of anything really.
They were
Yeah,
enhancement. They were enhancement talent for Jim Crockett Promotions and NWA.
Ah,
They did a stint in CWF.
gotcha.
The last time I went to that store, Bruce, I found they had the entire Brady Bunch Fungal Pop.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have I told you? Have I told you how much of a fan of Funko Pops I am?
Really? Of horror?
No,
He doesn't
Funko
like
Pops.
Pop.
Oh, you don't like it? Oh, okay.
No,
I didn't
see,
know.
no, it's cool. My whole thing is like I like action figures. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
as you can see by my wall. But I like to take them out, and I like to pose them in different positions. And with
Yeah.
the Funkos, man, sometimes their heads move, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
I
know-
gotta have.
I know David and Tim, they thought about that a lot on their horror one. Of like opening them and setting them up.
Oh, yeah, that's- Don't get me
have.
wrong, like a real good.
Hey,
So-
Sid, I'm gonna be a dick right now. Breaking out work you. Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm a dick.
so a real
I'm a
good
dick.
so a real good buddy of mine found me a Funko and brought it to Memphis Sunday. But the reason he got it for me not because it was a Funko, but because it was Alan Scott Green Lantern. Huge
That-
Green
that
Lantern
was-
fan.
That was a really cool Aquaman.
What? Oh man. God.
All right,
All I
check it
got-
out. It's
All I
yeah,
gotta
that's
say,
I'm not,
Ninja
I'm no
Turtles
selling you.
3.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding.
so it's 9:04 and in Roland's absence, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask a question, and let's see if we can get the comment section popping and see. What's something that's really popular now, but in 5 years, everyone will look back and be embarrassed that they liked it?
Mm,
Uh,
uh,
I know. I try to grab your butt.
I know one of them that in 5 years it probably won't be popular, but
What's that?
spit it out.
Fortnite.
Man, I
Probably
don't know. Fortnite's got some staying power. Like they've been having all those
anime.
actors and actresses and musicians and stuff.
Dude,
I think
anime's
anime.
been around for
I think
years.
anime's got some staying power too, bro.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say
I'm talking like a fad, like something that happens right now that something that's here now that everybody's like, oh man, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But then in like 5 years, it's gonna be like, oh, I can't even believe I liked that. It's a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher because nobody wants to say the thing that they like. You know, could possibly be the thing that sucks. Because like he says Blippi.
Lippy,
He just went to a concert. Sam, I saw all those videos, dude. That was awesome. But no, again, so like something similar to that.
I don't know what that is.
it's a
Do
little.
you remember the Wiggles?
Vaguely.
Okay, so see the Wiggles. When my kids were younger, they really enjoyed the Wiggles, and after you watched 180,000 hours of Wiggles, you start to sing along with it, and you start to enjoy the music because it's fun. Now I'm like, man, I can't believe I like the Wiggles.
What about all these adults that watch that Bluey show? I see a lot of people talking, grown ass adults that have
Yeah,
clue
grown
about
ass
watching
adults.
Bluey, and that's like some kid show with a dog. Paying $200.
Right.
I
I ain't paying $200 for freaking lead poisoning. I'm sorry. What's that?
Red.
Oh,
That's the chick that was on NXT last week.
yeah. Oh God.
She came out wiggling her ass and had an ice cream cone tattooed on her face. I mean, she's a star, so I mean, it's star power. The ice cream cone threw me off. It's right here on her face. Like more power to
Is that
you.
kind of like that guy that's got the big LA tattooed on his cheek, or
It's an ice cream cone though.
Well, look, I've heard that people get a mentality where they don't want to go back to normal life. So they do things to keep themselves from being able to go back to normal life. You know,
I just don't like face tattoos.
No, me either. But I'm saying, like, if you
not my thing. You want them, cool beans. Not this guy. I don't do the face or the hand. I won't tattoo my hand.
I will.
I don't want to. Come on, I think all four of our viewers.
we lost a viewer because I asked that question.
Part of the appeal, Bluey, is that your kids. No. All right, Sam. What I'm talking about are the grown ass adults that don't have kids that religiously watch this. I know several. So I'm just like, why? Yeah, it's made for toddlers. I think that's why King of the Hill. They're talking about making a reboot of King of the Hill with Bobby.
Oh yeah, dude! I've seen the different. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna make Bobby look, but I've seen I've seen a couple of different posts. I've seen one where he's gonna be like a fat middle-aged man, and then I've seen one where he's gonna be like a skinny hipster because of the way Hank raised him.
He's gonna grow up to look like Bill.
Bill Dauterive. Bill
De La Tour Dauterive.
That show.
William Fontaine De La Tour Dauterive.
That show was crazy. It's still on TV.
But it's rerun.
Yeah, it's rerun.
Pecker.
No, but they're talking about doing a revival and bringing it back like they did with
But
Beavis and Butthead.
that's
Now
not
Beavis
what
and Butthead.
it's not on TV right now.
No.
That's what he was
they
saying.
Mike Judge, he did that with Beavis and Butthead, where he had Beavis and Butthead's dad or their dads
Well,
on
like
the show.
they do alternate episodes where they're still younger, but then they'll have other episodes where it's like
Where it's supposed to be like in the
Beavis and
now.
Butthead. And
Oh, dude,
those are fucking hilarious.
Have you
man.
seen Beavis and Butthead do the universe?
See, I remember Do America. I think I've seen it, but I don't remember.
I thought it was gonna be freaking new age garbage, but it was actually
I did
funny.
watch that. Yeah, with like the different parallel ones and like Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead and all that.
Yeah.
American Gladiators is getting a reboot on Netflix.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, Netflix will take any show though. Like
Yeah,
I can go
they
up here and
will.
I can fart on a piece of paper and like, well, that's a new hit show. It'll last 3 seasons.
If that.
I think South Park just made a new one.
Yeah, the end of obesity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't watched.
I watched that. It was pretty funny.
I hadn't watched that one yet.
But,
I watched the one where they were all like teenage women.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Pander episode.
Panderverse.
The Panderverse.
I got a kick out of that. Oh, dude, the SNL Beavis and Butthead skit. They come out where the dude's like talking and they're in the audience.
Yeah, and the guy's like,
and-
hey you, that looks like Beavis, and he's like, I've never heard that before.
But dude, the other actors almost could not contain themselves.
Right.
I laughed so hard. Like I'm not a big SNL person. I've never really watched a whole lot of it, but I like watching some of the clips. And dude, there's sometimes, man, I'll just be rolling from it. Yeah.
So like an SNL skit that like completely made me lose my composure was the David S. Pumpkin skit. And like me, I'm rolling on the floor laughing, and the wife is like, "This is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in my life."
My wife does that to me all the time. I like the movie Napoleon Dynamite. I think
love Napoleon
funniest
Dynamite
movies ever. My wife hates it.
What?
She thinks it is dumb as hell, and I am laughing the entire movie.
Yeah, when we watch it, speaking of that.
Do the chickens have large talons?
Speaking of that, we'll be watching like any kind of movie, and it'll be quiet, and all of a sudden somebody will get hit, and then he'll just bust out laughing.
When somebody gets hit by a car, I laugh.
I'm like, why are you
so
laughing
hard?
I'm like, why are you laughing at that?
Dude, the greatest comedy ever made was Final Destination.
Oh.
It was a setup to this chick getting hit and splatterized by a bus.
Yeah, she was like,
funniest thing ever.
She was like, what are you waiting for, huh?
Oh man. When somebody gets hit by a car, or like Hereditary, when that girl sticks her head out the window and the light pole takes it off, dude, I'm on the floor dying laughing. You know,
well, like I think like for stuff like that, like I'm laughing because of the sheer stupidity of it.
I just think it's hilarious when somebody gets hit by a car or it's a car related thing. You know? Christine is a comedy in its own right. I will though, man. I'll be on the floor laughing my ass off, or I'll try not to. I'll be over there like.
Yeah.
And Tab will be like, you know, you want to laugh. I know.
I totally do.
Type in Meet Joe Black ending sometime. Never watched that movie. I know what it is. I just never watched it.
He probably would do it at the movie theater too. There'll be a bunch of people, and all of a sudden somebody will get hit, and you'll just hear him in the background.
Not if it's real life. These are movies, dude. I'm talking about. If it's real life, I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's horrible." If it's a movie, I'm gonna be like, "That is the funniest shit ever." There's a difference. You know this, man.
You know this, man.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of that line, I'm sad that it probably ain't gonna be another one because the dad died. It probably won't be another Friday. The dad.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Not that Friday.
Did it have to be a specific Friday?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, next Friday is pretty cool too. The tab is off. No,
No,
it didn't work.
no, that didn't work.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Weird. But, man, we just hit an hour. We got 3 people watching. You want to just call it an early night?
Yeah, we can.
I think that's probably the best thing. I'm hungry anyway, as always. Because I don't eat before I do this. Because I'm
Right.
nap. I get home from work, Tab's asleep. I lay down in the bed next to her. I'm gonna watch a few minutes of TV. Let me set this alarm real quick. Oh, they're sounding like a wildebeest running a chainsaw.
Well, everybody that's stuck around with us for this hour, I appreciate you, and David does too, and I know Fred does too. So
always
like, share, and subscribe. Follow us. Be on
Share
the
this
lookout.
stuff.
Be on the lookout because I am in the process of getting us on Spotify. That way we can grow out through the world.
And then you never know, everybody. We might do an episode on the road. Never know.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
That would be so cool to do it on the road. Oh my god.
Oh,
until that happens and kills us all.
Okay. Oh my god.
We're ending the show on a brown note.
Oh, you go, Bruce. I can't talk.
He was going, and I interrupted him with my ass talk.
No, like I was saying, I just appreciate everybody that stuck around. Continue to watch, like, follow, share. We'll get back on it with our other podcasts as well.
Yeah,
Eventually.
we've had so much going on.
Right.
It's been crazy.
But alrighty. Peace.
I guess that was Bruce's sign note. All right, everyone. Just like what Bruce just said, but on a side note, hug your loved ones and y'all be safe out there. Peace.
On a side note, well, my side note says, share this stuff. Let's build this audience back up. We were at one point averaging 20 people. Now we're doing good if we get 5. So let's work on this. We gotta get it out there. We gotta improve our product. But those of you stick with us, appreciate you.